Ah. If you're down on the mat in child's pose, just start to do some conscious breathing. Maybe inhale for a 4 or 3 count into the belly, into the ribs, into the heart. Remembering your breath is your life force. Your way to come back and calm down. Minute until the class officially starts, but right now, just breathe. Relax your arms. Morning, Gina. Morning, Donna. We're meeting in child's pose. Knees wide, width of the mat is great. Big toes touching, arms relaxed. You have a couple of blocks. They're always handy to have to bring the floor up to yourself. Maybe think of a positive word today. Good morning, Rosie. Child's pose, positive words and breath. Maybe you can set an intention for the next month. Calm, de-stress, enjoyment, self-care, whatever you can find for some nice positivity. We love the holidays, but they can be added stress. If you can breathe longer into your side waist. Maybe you can push the hips back gently, a little bit further to the heels. If head's on the floor, you can rock temple to temple, taking any creases out between your forehead. Really connected to Mother Earth today. You know how to do Ujjayi breath. It's like you're fogging up a glass with your breath, but keeping your mouth closed. And that's a beautiful, calming breath. Do that. And then just lift up slightly and stretch to the right side, both arms. And then again, try to lower your chest down towards the floor. Stretch out those left rib cages. Feel a stretch under the armpit. Your armpit's trying to go to the floor. The chest is maybe resting on your right thigh, and you can feel that breath. You can feel that chest lifting with the breath. And slowly walk to the other side. One more beautiful breath, 3 or 4 counts. Ocean breath if you can. And then slowly walk back to the center. Bring your hands back a little bit. And bring your right arm up to the sky. Gentle twist. Keeping your left arm beautifully anchored on the mat. And then switch. let's make our way to tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, flat feet, and just straighten your back. See if you can feel like the head is reaching forward, the tailbone is reaching back in one straight line. Elbows are a little bit soft at the joints. And then when you're ready, draw the chest down and forward, look forward. And then exhale round. Chest lifts to the sky, shoulder blades spread. And back and forth on your own with your own breath away. Again, trying to keep conscious of the breath today. One more round. And come back to the center and extend your right leg fully. Come onto the ball of your foot, your toes. Firm up that leg, firm up your core, straighten your back, and then just lift it. See how strong you feel with that foot pressing to the back wall. If you have the balance today, opposite arm forward. And gently return, hand first, leg next. And then just wiggle your hips side to side. Like you're wagging your tail because you're so happy on this morning. And we'll do the other side. When you're ready, left foot back, firm it up, and lift it up. Beautiful energy all the way through that foot to the back wall. Find your balance. Take your hand out on the other side. If you're feeling wiggly, you can see how my right toes have curled under because I've got that broken pinky. So if you feel unbalanced, the back toes on the floor can help you. And gently bring the hand down, bring the leg down, and sit back on your heels with your knees hip width. Come back to your breath. 2 rounds of breath. Try the Ujjayi breath. Hear the sound in the back of your throat. Feel your chest on your thighs. And when you've completed your breath cycles, come back to quadruped, all fours. Take your hip to the right, look over your right shoulder. See if you can see that hip go into that right side. And then switch, take it to the left, look over your left shoulder. One more each side. Nice little side body stretch here. Other side. And come back, stretch back. We're going to go to down dog, which I'm not going to do because I daren't do that today. But from here, bring your hands out in front of you, curl your toes, and lift to down dog, but keep your legs bent. So think about a nice V shape with your sits bones as high as they can be, bent knees, straight arms, straight back, going straight up to the sky with that tailbone. And then start to pedal out your feet one at a time. So it's almost like your knee is trying to bend to the mat as your other heel comes to the floor. Take your time. Feel like your quads are pressing your hamstrings to the back wall as you straighten those legs. And give me 4 more. Try to take any roundedness out of the spine if you can. You've got 2 more. And then try to hold those heels down and hold those legs pretty straight if you can. It should be this wonderful inverted V shape. Feel like your heart is coming forward through your arms, even though it's not. And we're going to meet in a low lunge on the right. So carry or step your right foot forward. And meet me in your low lunge. This is where you can use your blocks. I'm going to use blocks just so my hands aren't on the floor. Now let's really firm up this back leg. Checking that the knee is over the ankle in the front. So you've got this lovely 90-degree angle at the front knee. Heel is high, leg is strong and straight. And if you'd like to take a twist, you can leave your left hand and turn to the right. And again, find your breath. And return. Let's bring the knee down. Relax your foot and rise your body. Arms up to the sky. You can bring your hands together at prayer if you'd like, and a little mini back bend. So really think about lifting the chest, squeezing the seat down towards the floor. Thinking of that positive word, sending it up to the universe. And then back to the blocks. Back to a straight leg. And then you can come off the blocks and go back to down dog. I'm not going to do that. Just go back to down dog for a hot second. Float forward to plank. And bend your elbows and come down to the mat. Little baby cobra. Hands are in line with your ribs. Elbows squeeze in. Pubic bone heavy, feet are heavy. Push those legs down and just rise the chest slightly. Look forward, roll the shoulders down and back. Find your breath. Try to go for an inhale for 3 or 4. And an exhale, and just lower down. Put your head to one side. I'm going to do that one more time. Come back to the center. Peel your chest off the floor. Keep that pubic bone heavy, legs, thighs heavy. And then push up to the knees, go to plank, go back to down dog. And then we'll do all that on the other side. Down dog, carry your left foot forward. Grab your blocks if you need them. And we're in a low lunge. So again, you're not collapsing the chest towards the floor. You're active. You're reaching that head forward. You're firming up that back leg. You're checking the nice angle here with the knee over the ankle. Navel lifting away from the floor, and take your twist if you'd like. Trying to stack the shoulders, spiral the heart to the side. Keeping that back leg firm, that heel firm to the back wall. Inhale. Maybe you can exhale and twist a little deeper. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, hand to block, knee to floor. Relax your foot. Come on up. Arms to the sky, maybe palms together. Stretch. Firm up that seat. Always keeping a little core engagement. And back down to your blocks. Take your blocks to the side. Back to plank. Walk back to down dog, and we're doing a forward fold. So bend your knees and fold over your legs. You can hold your elbows, you can hold behind your legs, and drape your head and sway. Your legs are beautifully grounded, but your upper body is going left and right like a beautiful waterfall, just hanging. And then when you're ready, start to straighten your legs a little bit more and pull the tailbone towards the heels, and we'll meet rounding up standing. And turn to the front edge of your mat. Feet face the corners, hands on hips, and come on down. Goddess pose in yoga, warrior two in bar. Hands to prayer. So just find this beautiful straight line up the center and down the back. Knees open over the second and third toe. Heavy tailbone, sink a little lower. For 4. For 3. 2. And straighten those legs. Lovely. You're going to turn your right toes out, your left toes in, and go to warrior two. You need to wiggle forward. Make sure the knee is over the heel on that front leg. Feel free. And gaze over your front arm. Trying to distribute the weight evenly between the legs so we're not leaning forward over that leg on the right. Firm up the left inner thigh. Push that foot down strong. Remembering you are a warrior. Every day, bring that power. Inhale the arms up, turn the feet forward. Lovely. Go to the other side. Check your knee is not sickling on the inside of your foot. It's going straight out over the middle of that foot. Inhale. Full exhale. Sink a little lower into that front leg if you can. Inhale the arms up, turn the feet forward. Lovely. And if you need a block, we're going into triangle. So I'm going to put the block down near my right foot. Turn your right foot out. You can bring your back foot in a little bit and then reach forward towards the wall on the right. Take the hip, bump it back, and bring your hand down on the shin or on the block. And we're in Trikonasana. Feel like your arms are one straight line from the hand to the two shoulders to the hand on the block or the shin. Spiral that chest open. Gaze wherever you're comfortable. You can look down, forward, or to that hand. And the top arm lifts you up strongly. Lift energy up through those feet. Lovely. Turn your feet forward. Turn your other foot out. If you need the block, you can move it there. And when you're ready, reach, reach, reach. As far as you can go. Land the hand. Send the arm up. You can have a micro bend in your knee if you need to, but really spiral that chest to me. Gaze up to your arm. Make sure you're not bringing your arm behind you. Robin, is your arm behind you or straight up to the sky? Sometimes hard for me to tell on Zoom. Strong, strong legs, energy up through those arches, and strong arm lifts you up. Lovely. Feet forward. You can have both your blocks here. You're going to bring the blocks to the front edge and your heels to the back edge of the mat. So walk back, line up. Take those feet out as comfortably wide as you can. Hands to hips. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold, and you can bring your hands on the blocks. It should be right under your shoulders. And then relax your head. Come back up to a half lift. See if you can move the blocks back to the middle of your mat. And then fold forward. Head is going between the blocks, maybe to the floor. Come back to that breathing. Inhale for 3 or 4. Maybe try the Ujjayi breath in the back of your throat. Come back up to a half lift. And maybe move the blocks back even further. Inhale, rise with the back slightly. Exhale, fold. Deep, deep fold. And if you need to micro bend the knees, if it's too much for the hamstrings, please do so. And come back up to your half lift and bring your feet and just turn them in slightly. So you're in a pigeon toe. You can stay in your half lift. This one gets the outsides of the calves. Just breathe. Try to straighten your back in that half lift. And then heel toe your feet in a little bit closer together till they're almost under the shoulders. You can move your blocks and roll up slowly, dropping the tailbone, pulling the belly in. Roll the shoulders back and down, interlace your hands behind you. Bring those feet in right under the hips. Soften your knees, bring the arms behind you and fold. Arms going up towards the ceiling. Going to roll those shoulders around and get that beautiful stretch. Can you get your hands off your back towards the ceiling or towards the front of the room? Try to straighten your legs just a little bit more. And then bend your knees deeply, relax your arms, bring one leg behind the other and sit down. Lovely. Legs straight out in front of you. Sit up beautiful and erect, crown of your head proud, sitting bones grounded, and bring that right leg in. And then cross it and stamp it to the left side. You really want to try to have the big mound of your toe pressing down strongly. Left arm up. And you can either wrap around your right leg or you can bring it to the outside and twist. And find your breath here. Try to really feel like your back is a spiraling staircase. Because you are spiraling to the right. Feel the energy up through Mother Earth, from the root chakra to the crown chakra.
Check your right shoulders out of your right ear, and your back hand is nice and anchored so you can really twist from that belly. And then unwind gently the body, but don't move the legs other than bringing in your left foot and meeting me in your little booty stretch. So right here we are, hands to the sides. If you could lift up your seat and go any closer to your heel and that feels available, do that. And just send that right knee away from your right shoulder and breathe. Come back to that calming Ujjayi breath, like you're fogging up that mirror without opening your mouth. You do this in the grocery store when the lines are really big. Gently come out of that. We'll do the other side. Stretch the legs, maybe wiggle the knees. And bring that left leg in, cross it to the right. Stamp the big toe down, right arm up. And you can take your hug or you can hook. Have a check of the right leg. It's like you're standing on your right strong leg. So you're still active on that side. Feel that breath moving up through your spine. Try to direct the exhale into the core and twist a little deeper. One more round of breath, in for 3 or 4. Exhale a little deeper, twist. And then unspiral your back. Keep your foot where it is. Just bring that other leg in. And here we are in our glute stretch. Once you're there, you can move your seat closer to the heel, drop it down and breathe. Beautiful open heart. One more round of breath, in for 4. Feel that chest expand, maybe touching the left inner thigh. Exhale fully. Bring that seat away from your heel. And we'll meet in final resting pose. So a couple of choices here. We can do Shavasana, corpse pose, laying down. You can take your legs and take them up a wall. Or you can do Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, and maybe take the blocks on either side of your knees so that you're fully relaxed. I'm going to stay seated and talk you through it because I have my bar class at 9, so I don't like to get too comfortable. But you please get very comfortable. Let go of the breathing. There's no control needed here. And let's just do a little body scan. Back of your head is completely heavy and relaxed and supported on the floor. Close your chin down a little bit so that you've got no tension in the back of your neck. It's long, organic. Relax your eyes in your head. Try to get the tongue off the roof of your mouth and relax your jaw. shoulder blades beautifully connected to your foundation. Natural rising and descending of your chest, no effort. Heavy pelvis, lower back, sacrum area, sinking into the floor. Back of your arms, back of your hands, surrendering. Back of your legs, heels connected to the floor, heavy. And I encourage you to give yourself another couple of minutes right here. If any thoughts come by, they're normal. Just try not to hang on to them, let them pass by. I will say my goodbye here. Don't get up. Enjoy the next few minutes, and I really appreciate you showing up this morning. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.